Blue Microphones are a company who are known for their high quality, well, microphones, including the Yeti and the Snowball. Both of them are pretty well selling, and the Yeti is one of the favorites of the streamers on Twitch and YouTube. I actually use a Yeti for my streams myself, but they've been a bit quiet over the last few months and years. Now though, they're back with this, the Yeti Nano. It is a much smaller version of the Yeti, but still has some pretty awesome audio quality and some nice features to go with it. There will be a number of colors and styles available for you after the kind of initial launch period, which is around about now. This one is the shadow grey and is actually quite a nice style. It's, as I said, a good bit shorter than a standard Yeti, but still has the foam base at the bottom. You still also have the articulation to tilt the microphone on its stand, which is nice, and on the bottom of the microphone you still have a screw thread, which actually comes with this I believe aluminium adapter, so you can attach that if the tripod arm or whatever you're using isn't the right screw thread, and then has a couple of options for I think G1/4 and then the more standard sort of larger microphone boom arm kind of mount. So those are all options available for you that you can use with this. While we're looking at the bottom, you can also see that it has a 3.5mm headphone jack as well as a micro USB port. Now I would have liked to have seen a USB Type-C port here because the size is basically the same, but it's much more durable and also a good bit stronger, so if you move the mic on your desk and you realize that the cable is kind of tied on, then you don't accidentally break the connector or the port, and that would be great to see. But otherwise it is still a pretty nice design and a very premium feel too. Speaking of the stand, actually, on the back you have the blue logo, which I guess helps a little bit with their branding and also a little bit with the sort of rear facing aesthetics if you have it facing the camera. And down at the bottom, while you do have the very stable ring, you also actually have a small cutout for the cable, which is also really nice and very easy to sort of cable manage it away, so that's great to see. While we're on the back of the mic, you can also see the large button that lets you change the pickup pattern. You can either have it set to cardioid or omnidirectional. That is all you get with this microphone, unlike the 4 that are on the standard Yeti. But I would mention that this button is a much nicer way to do it. There's no kind of knob that you have to pick the exact lineup for. You just press it to switch modes, and it's very easy to do and quite nice. Now there is no gain control knob on this. The knob that is on the front is the mic mute and headphone volume sort of dial. So if you want to have any control, it's all done in software for the volume. So just do bear that one in mind. I would kind of like to see that as an option on here. And speaking of that front facing dial, it's now a green LED for the microphone is on and red for mute. None of this flashing and not flashing nonsense. It's nice and easy to understand. Now of course I should probably let you hear the microphone, so here's an audio test. So here's a quick audio test for the Blue Yeti Nano. I actually used this on stream this week, or I suppose when you're watching this probably last week, and I had a number of comments about how decent it sounds, so that is awesome to see. Now as I mentioned, you do have to bump up the volume in Windows, so you can introduce a little bit of noise at times, so you might want to add some noise suppression, noise removal filters when you are streaming or using it with something like Adobe's Premiere Pro or something like that. But overall, I'm still very impressed with it. Now you may be wondering, is this microphone much cheaper than the Yeti? Is it going to be worth me getting over the Yeti? And I would generally say that, especially if you're just starting out, or even if you just want a more compact but still great quality microphone, then this is actually a great shout. It's a decent bit cheaper than the Yeti, although this will vary depending on where and when you watch this. So if you do want to check out pricing, I will leave a link in the top of the description to Amazon where you can take a look at that. But for the main kind of overall consensus, I would say that I highly recommend this mic. Would I put this on my desk? Definitely. I think I'm actually going to replace my Zoom H1 for this. It is a great little mic and I highly recommend it. I'm happy to leave this on my desk and use it on a regular basis. As I said, the only things I would like to see improved maybe in a Yeti Nano V2 would just be a USB Type-C port on the bottom as opposed to micro USB, and some hardware gain control. But otherwise this is a fantastic little bit of kit, and I highly recommend it to streamers and people who just need a good and especially compact microphone. So as I said, if you're interested in the mic, I'll leave a link in the description down below where you can take a look at pricing when and where you watch this and pick one up, and also support the channel too. If you want to further support the channel, there are a load of links down there for merch, for private internet access, which is a great VPN that I actually use myself, myself, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Amazon and Overclock UK affiliate links, so when you're buying anything from either of those places, it massively helps me out when you use them. Of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more videos on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, with live streams on Thursdays, where I think I'm going to switch to using this mic full time. Actually, it's really quite impressive. And otherwise, I would say feel free to check out the other videos over there. As I said, there's a whole load of links if you want to support me in the description down below. And otherwise, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this mic in the comments down below. Are you interested in it? Is it not for you? You know, all that sort of stuff. Let me know down there. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you all in the next video.